Jada Pinkett Smith recently shared an intriguing anecdote in which comedian Chris Rock apparently asked her out on a date. The 52-year-old actress, who recently disclosed her and husband Will Smith's covert separation over the last 7 years, reflected on a moment from the past when rumors of their divorce were swirling. In an interview with People magazine, Jada recalled a particular summer when divorce rumors were at their peak and Chris Rock decided to make a phone call. She recounted the conversation, saying, "I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, 'I'd love to take you out.' And I was like, 'What do you mean?' He was like, 'Well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce?'" Jada clarified that these rumors were baseless, responding with, "No, Chris, those are just rumors." Chris was taken aback and profusely apologized for his mistake, and that was the end of the matter. Although Jada didn't specify when this exchange occurred, she did mention that she hasn't spoken to the 58-year-old comedian since the 2022 Oscars. This was a significant event in their relationship, as Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the face over a joke about Jada's shaved head, a joke that garnered controversy due to her alopecia. When asked if she was offended by the joke, Jada declined to pass judgment on someone else's art. However, she did acknowledge, "I'll say that several times I've had my feelings hurt, for sure. I've had my feelings hurt a lot by Chris. But at the end of the day, too, being in the spotlight, it comes with the territory." Jada believes that a misunderstanding between her and Chris dates back to the 2016 Oscars, which he hosted, and she publicly protested. Her protest was in response to the Academy Awards' failure to nominate any people of color in the 4 acting categories. Both Jada and Chris issued apologies at that time. Jada has now revealed that Chris also apologized in the immediate aftermath of his joke and Will's slap at the 2022 Oscars. She remembered the exchange, saying, "Chris came down to the end of the stage and tried to apologize to me. He said, 'I didn't mean you any harm.' I said, 'I can't talk about this now, Chris. This is some old stuff. I thought this was about the Oscar 2016 and their issues that predated my involvement in the late 80s. I've got to leave that to Will and Chris to talk about, but they have their own history.'"